Hey, good Friday morning. Good Friday morning. I kind of like doing this every week instead of trying to push like every day or every other day, because I feel like that kind of like may drown out the message. So I think Fridays is pretty good. Before we get started in this topic, number one, you see the LHA 8 teal shirt, you know what I'm saying, supporting Sapper Month. So for the month of April, we are supporting Sapper, sexual assault prevention, you know what I'm saying? That's how we do. And then also, something that I'm very proud of and happy to say is our command got awarded the Navy Blue H Gold Star Award. For those that don't know, that is the Surgeon General's award for commands that promote health promotion and are, you know, there's different levels: bronze, silver, and gold, and obviously gold is the highest, which means you did an outstanding job of promoting, you know, health promotion amongst your command. So yeah, man, we got a good team. So proud of that. Again, as a public health major, I love it. The more we can talk about, you know, health promotion, the more we can have a healthier society. So, all right. So now that we got those things out the way, today's topic is, I don't really have a title for it, but we are talking about potential. And I'll give you some context. So earlier this week, I was talking to a sailor, and he was, you know, it was about some officer stuff, like officer packages and stuff. And I told this sailor that I see, you know, a lot of my younger self in him. And you know, that I supported him because of his potential. The same way that when I was junior, when I was in E3 or E4, I had so many people who supported me because of my potential. Not because of what I necessarily displayed or performed or whatever the case might be, because those that know the younger me, I was hard-headed, I was stubborn, I was, you know, stuck in my ways, you know. And so, but I had people who saw past that and was like, you know, at some point they were like, yo, that little guy Macaulay, man, he gonna be somebody. Like he's got a lot of potential, man. We gotta invest in him. We gotta show him the way, per se. And that's what they did. And, you know, I wouldn't be here today where I am now if it wasn't for those who believed in me based on my potential. So, like I said, I was having that talk with this junior sailor, and I was like, I see the potential in you. I probably see more in you than you see in yourself, which is okay. So this conversation, this topic is twofold. It's for two people. For the people out there that are in leadership positions, know that it's on us to not only look for that potential in our subordinates, but to actualize and or bring out that potential in them, right? Help them get to the place where we know they can succeed, whatever that looks like. And that may require us pushing them. I don't think, you know, for many of us in leadership positions, I don't think that's the hard part. I think we enjoy actually pushing them. I think part of the hard part for us is, you know, when do you get tired of pushing, right? If if you've been trying to give them the keys to the Ferrari, but they just don't want to drive, they don't want to get in the car. You keep trying to give them the keys, you keep trying to give them the keys, but they don't want it, they don't want to get in the car. How much do you invest? How long do you keep going? I'm not here to answer that for you. I never once claimed to be the leadership guru to where I can sit here and tell you how long you need to pursue pushing someone to reach their potential. I think that's a case-by-case basis, and I think everybody's dynamic or journey is different, and so I'll leave that to you to decide. I think for me, as long as I can go home at the end of the day and look in the mirror at myself and say that I gave it my best, I gave it my all, then I'm okay with that. I don't care whose story I'm the hero in. I don't care whose story I'm the villain in. As long as I know that I gave it my all for that person, I can live with that. So now to the subordinate, or to the junior person, you have to be receptive of people trying to pour into you. You have to open up to people that are trying to give you the keys to that Ferrari. And guess what? More than likely, we are not just going to hand you the keys to the Ferrari. You got to earn those keys, right? You got to read the manual on how to drive it. You got to ask questions. You got to maybe sit in the passenger seat. We're not just going to give you the keys to the Ferrari. You got to earn that. But when we see that potential in you, that's when we're going to give you that manual to say, hey, read how this Ferrari works. Or that's when we're going to give you that, or that's when we're going to have you sit in that passenger seat and say, hey, watch me drive this car. You know what I'm saying? This is how you take care of this car. So then when you do sit in the seat, we're then going to be in the passenger seat making sure that you paid attention, right? So you need to be receptive to the information and the mentorship and the guidance that we're trying to give you, because we see the potential in you and we want you to make it to the place that ultimately we believe you can go. But I will say this, it's all on you. It's all on you. You got to want it. You have to want it. We can't want it more for you. You have to want it for yourself, and then we will help you get there. Because we can see the potential. But if you don't want it, if you don't want to drive that Ferrari, we ain't gonna put you behind that wheel. Because here's the thing. If we put you behind that wheel and you don't want it, you're gonna crash that car. And what that means in layman's terms is, if we put you in a position of leadership and you don't want it, you're gonna end somebody's career. Or you're gonna derail somebody's career. Or even worse, you're going to affect somebody's mental health to where now they are no good. So you got to want it. So show us that you want it, and then follow us and listen to us so we can help you actualize your potential. So that's today's topic. Kept it under 10 minutes. It is, like I said, I didn't really have a title. It's just talking about actualizing potential. Hell, you can make that the title. Actualizing potential. Looking for that potential. All right. You guys and girls all have a good Friday. Thank you for tuning in. And, we'll look to do this again. Make sure you support Cyber Awareness Month. Have a blessed weekend.